What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! Pedos! Pedos! Out! 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 Pedos! Pedos! Out! 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 That's as simple as
Bernie Gadd. And why are you here today, Bernie?
We're here to protest against the cover-ups and the institutional child abuse that's going on in this country, and to demand that local councils and major national government institute an inquiry.
An inquiry into
child abuse of children that's going on in every town and city in the country at the moment. 1 in 4 children in this country have been or are being abused. That's a quarter of the children of this country.
UKIP councillor Fred G and one of his colleagues as well, another UKIP councillor, Paul Bissett. That's correct, isn't it? Now, fellas, if you want to just tell me what we've just been talking about regarding the leader of the council.
Well, it wasn't the leader of the council; it was a statement from the leader of the council,
right,
regarding Jackie Wilson, which wasn't named at the time, but there was no doubt about who it was about, and it turns out that the private independent investigation, which was held to find out if she'd done any wrongdoing, actually cost £91,000, and there was that 15 people had been interviewed, but when you read the report there was only a small handful, maybe 5, all the rest had declined to be interviewed, and the people that had been interviewed were close colleagues and friends, which it makes you wonder what the validity of the investigation was.
Slight conflict of interest, would you say?
Just a little bit, yeah.
So we're still asking for an independent inquiry carried out by this council into the child abuse that's happening in Doncaster. That's what we require, and if we can get on with our lives. The perpetrators need putting away, and it will frighten other people from touching our kids in Doncaster. It's important we do that.
So how is it in Doncaster Council? What's the atmosphere like when council meetings?
Very fraught. We're outvoted, majority Labour. Everything we do, if we want to do anything, is voted down. But after tonight, hopefully, we'll have a good result and we will be the majority. And watch out, bloody Labour councillors.
Watch out, Labour councillors. Thanks very much, fellas. Okay, if you'd just like to introduce yourself and tell us why you're here, essentially.
Right, my name's Barry Reeves. Myself and my partner, we run a group called Helping the Homeless. Now, it started off basically just with myself and my partner handing out at scarves schools over just coming up to last winter.
That's here in Doncaster?
Yes, in Doncaster. We just thought, the weather was getting a little bit on the nasty side, right, and we just wanted to do that a little bit extra to try and help people that were homeless. So we went out and we bought them ourselves and we handed them out. And the more we thought about it, the more we realised that, it's not enough. So we set up a Facebook page and we started moving on with things, and the process took us from one step to another. From that, we've ended up, we have a Facebook page called Helping the Homeless.
How do you get that Facebook page? How would you get to it?
If you click onto Facebook, go onto the search at the top, type in Helping the Homeless. It's an open group, so anybody can join.
Right.
If you request to join, then either myself, my partner, or one of the other other admins will add you onto the group, at which point you can either offer to help, offer to donate, or even just follow us as a group. But the last time I checked, we've got around 12,000 members. Sorry, 1,200 members.
1,200, right.
There's a bit of a mess up there. But yeah, we've got about 1,200 members who the group's slowly, getting to the point where we can offer more. Now, as it stands at the moment, we have a constitution. We're not quite ready to obtain charitable status, but we are taking baby steps towards that. So the overall goal is to set up a homeless charity within the Doncaster area to combat homelessness once and for all.
Is there a particular homelessness problem in Doncaster?
Yeah, unfortunately. We found that a lot of the people because we serve meals on a Monday and a Friday down at Doncaster Market. Now we found that a lot of the service users aren't necessarily homeless, but they are in financial, they have major financial problems. Okay. We do have probably 20 or 30 people that turn up that are actually homeless. Doncaster Council stance on the homeless situation in Doncaster is that it doesn't exist.
Right, so there's no, according to the council, there's no homeless problem in Doncaster at all?
No.
Okay.
Anybody that does actually turn up to Doncaster Council looking for problems or looking for help because they're homeless get forwarded onto a hostel in Sheffield. So if you are homeless, and I'm sorry to say, within the Doncaster area, you're not going to get any help. The only thing that you could do is utilise one of the groups or all of the groups that offer food, clothing within Doncaster. If you need an area sheet that lets you know where all these places are, there's a church on Hallgate. I believe it's called the United Reformed Church on Hallgate. They hand out leaflets that it's got a map on it with all the numbered spots within the Doncaster area, telling you where to go for food, clothing, everything, and you'll find helping the homeless on that map.
So have you got a website, or is it just basically just on Facebook at the moment?
It's just a Facebook page at the moment. We're working up to this. We've got friends as well that group on a Wednesday, so
it's quite a coalition of people then coming together to help.
It is, yes.
Unfortunate people.
That's what we're trying to do. Bring everyone together that's got the common goal of helping. So, yeah.
Well, that's fantastic. Thanks very much. So, anybody who wants to join you, once again, can you just recap just how in Facebook what to search for?
Yes, if you go to the top of your Facebook page and type into the search "helping the homeless" in Doncaster, then it'll bring up a picture with helping the homeless. If you click on it, click on join group, and then one of the admins will add you onto the group.
Fantastic. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much.